guys, it's Peter. How are you today? I actually did my hair today because a couple people said, try this, try that. Do some days where you do your hair and other days where you don't. And to be honest with you, I just like wearing hats, you guys. I'm just a hat person. And I have a pink ultra hat that I typically wear, but today I'm gonna wear the orange for the jack-o'-lantern. Hi, Jack, how are you? Speaking of which, going like this. Okay, are you guys watching the vegan cheetah do all of these Freelee the Banana Girl videos and her ex Harley going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth? Okay, first of all, yesterday I commented, I was like, they're going back and forth on Tumblr. Hey, I have a Tumblr account, you guys. I love to, you know, like reblog pictures of hot guys and beautiful bedrooms and stereo systems that I want and dogs and cute dogs and crashing waves and all that shit too, okay? So I'm not saying anything about Tumblr, but why are you taking to Tumblr for your personal life? Like, I feel like it's very much like 14 years old. I don't understand that, okay? So I looked up this Freelee the Banana Girl and her ex-boyfriend Harley to see how old they are. Because both of them, for being vegans, I don't know, vegans, like, I think when you're fat, like me, you like, it doesn't stretch your skin out so much, so you look so much younger and beautiful. Because both of them, to me, look over 40, okay? Like, if you ask me, honest to God, how old do you think Freelee, why in the world would you pick the name Freelee the Banana Girl? Makes no sense to me whatsoever. That's not even her real name. Her real name is like Leanne Jones or something. Like, I don't even understand that. Like, that is the weirdest name I've ever heard of in my entire life. But anyway, but if you ask me, like, how old do you think she is? I'd say, I think she's probably 42, 45. She looks good for 45. That's what I'd say. She's 36. I just looked it up, okay? And then her ex-boyfriend, Harley, like, he looks aged, okay? Like, you want to talk about throwing stones for Botox? You need a little Botox. And so anyway, I looked him up, and he's 39, okay? Why at 36 and 39 are we taking to Tumblr for all this shit? But thank God they are, because if they didn't, the vegan cheetah, Charlie, I learned his name. Hey, Charlie. He wouldn't have all of these screenshots and receipts, as we call them, I guess, of all of these people talking about this stuff. And he has a sneaky bunch, too, but he calls it something else. I can't remember what he calls it. But anyway, I don't need a sneaky bunch, you guys. Y'all ask me for questions. It's so funny because, like, the comments that I get and people sending me, you guys, I'm getting all of a sudden, like, all these people are like, your channel's exploding. I have 1,100 subscribers. My channel's not, like, exploding. Let's be for real. But I mean, hey, I love it, but it's not 10 grand, okay? So, you know, I'm like looking, I'm getting like all of these emails, all of these direct messages on Twitter. People are like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? What do you think about this? And the number one question I get asked, honest to God, and literally somebody just commented on it because I was like taking a shower, and I'm looking on here and somebody said, what do you think of the Nick Snyder and Cat drama? Okay, so before I get into this vegan cheetah and Freelee the Banana Girl, and you guys, I have so much to talk about today. Like, I have notes here. I made notes in my office. I have so many things to talk about today. I'm probably gonna make 2 videos, so get over it. Okay, that Diva Attitudes, she's gonna just be loving it because she's gonna be able to make all kinds of videos about my old ass. Okay. So anyway, the Nick Snyder and Cat thing, whatever. Okay, so I caught it the other day. You guys, I had said in a video that Nick Snyder was the angriest person on YouTube, which I believe. But let me tell, and then I said that he should do all these videos about inside the modeling world, which I totally agree. But Nick Snyder, like, apparently was talking real positively about me on his Periscope because I got a bunch of subscribers and people were like, oh, Nick sent me your way, blah, 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 whatever. And I had said at that point that I love Nick Snyder, right? Okay, this is what I really like about Nick Snyder is that he supposedly doesn't give any fucks, but you can totally tell he's obsessed about this stuff. And like when people talk about him, he like goes all in. I'm like totally the same way. Like if somebody was like, oh, so Sally Joe was talking about you, I'd be like, I don't care about Sally Joe. What did she say? Did she really say that? Did Sally Joe really say that about me? Fuck Sally Joe. That's totally how I would be, and then take to camera and talk about it. I mean, I like to act like I don't care, but like seriously, I'm totally like Nick Snyder, right? So I love it. But Nick, here's my advice to you, since I gave advice to everybody else, but I didn't give advice to you. If you're gonna be the angriest person on YouTube, be the angriest person on YouTube. Like, blow your mind, because right now, I think Karina Kaboom is beating you like by this much, because I just watched her video last night, 18 minutes long, to Trisha Paytas. We will get to that in a second, you guys. That was my YouTube gold moment for the week. Karina Kaboom. Hey, you guys! Her diatribe to Trisha Paytas. I love that video so much. Oh my God, can we talk about Trisha Paytas for a second? Okay, you guys. So, You know, I've gone back and forth, and Trisha Paytas supposedly, like, sent me this little the smiley face on my video and all this kind of stuff. I've got to find this, you guys, because let me tell you, I made this video yesterday, and I called it Trisha Paytas is stalking me, right? So literally, the video is up. I'm not shitting you guys. Probably 25 minutes. Here's your receipt for you right there. Go to the video and you can see that's Trisha Paytas, beautiful, love her. And she says, you posted this 20 minutes ago and I'm already here. Dun, 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 plot thickens. Oh my God. And then you guys, I didn't even notice it. I am like on Twitter last night, and I love Twitter, but like on this Twitter, I'm not super active. I'm starting to be. I'm like active like 24/7 now. I'm constantly like looking up Sanders' tweets. Like, have you posted the video yet? Have you posted a video yet? Because Karina Kaboom, and Ooh, It's Aaron have just gone crickets, okay, on YouTube. Like, is there no gossip? I can find gossip for you guys. But poor Sanders is trying to upload this video in a hotel in Atlanta, and hey, Sanders, I've been there, I get it, you know? And Starbucks was no better, and I've been through all that shit, so I know how frustrating it can be. But, you guys, I get on my Twitter last night, and she had posted this like 10 hours before, and I didn't even know it, okay? Like, I cannot believe that nobody even told me about this. You guys aren't very good to me. So anyway, I go up here, and where is it at? 15 hours ago, blah, 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 because I retweeted it. Well, anyway, Trisha Paytas tweeted me. Did you guys even see this? Do you even care? Is it deleted now? Oh, because I'm looking at my notifications, I'm not looking at mine. Hold on just a second. You guys are like, this is why you edit. No, I don't edit. Screw you. I don't edit. I don't like to edit. Anyway, okay, Trisha Paytas, right here. Do you see? Trisha Paytas, see? That picture of me, by the way, let me just tell you in a second, is hot, okay? So Trisha Paytas said, this guy's gossip about gossip channels, LOL. I don't hate gossip channels, really, no shade. I just think he's so funny. Trisha Paytas thinks I'm so funny. Okay, so this is immediately what I thought. I like said out loud, I'm like driving around in my car, and I'm like, oh my God, Trisha Paytas thinks I'm funny. Did you guys ever watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like the one, the claymation one, when the girl says, he's cute, and he goes, she thinks I'm cute. I'm like, oh my God, Trisha Paytas thinks I'm funny. I like lost my shit, you guys. But anyway, honest to God, I love Trisha Paytas. I watched a shit ton of her videos last night. I don't care, you know. Karina Kaboom came for her last night, and I think I may have to make a whole video about that. I'm trying to be real nice to Karina Kaboom, but you guys, she's a total hypocrite. She, like, goes back and forth between, like, saying one thing and then saying another, and she's like, but Trisha Paytas is a cyberbully, but I don't bully anybody. She's totally bullying everybody. She is, like, the biggest cyberbully, and she drops Starlin and Aaron and all these people's names and says they're her best friends. You guys, I'm seriously, like, it's all around this bullying collab that happened that apparently Sean pulled out at the last minute, and who cares? And then Starlin posted this prank call that she made to Sean, which then she posted. Idiot move. I'd have been pissed about that too, which I tell my friends when they've done something wrong, and I told Starlin, you shouldn't have posted that video. I tell my friends when they've done something wrong. I'm watching this video, you guys, last night. I know I have jumped, but let me just tell you, I watched this video last night, and I seriously was like thinking to myself, did you ever see that made-for-TV movie with Tori Spelling and Kelly Knight called Death of a Cheerleader? I love that movie so much, okay? My friend Melissa and I, we watch it at least once a year, and she met Tori Spelling, and she, like, had the copy of the DVD. So anyway, do you guys remember that movie? And Tori Spelling's, like, super famous, or super popular in the movie, and Kelly Martin just wants to be just like her with her little, like, fold-over white socks and stuff, but she's a total geek, and she's total not. Anyway, she ends up stabbing, what's-her-face, Tori Spelling, but there's a part in it where she's like, Tori, why are you so mean to me? I just want to be your best friend. And Tori's like, you're so weird, okay? If they remade that movie, they should totally cast Trisha Paytas as Tori Spelling and Karina Kaboom. Did I call her Karina Kaboom? Karina Kaboom, Grenade. Anyway, they should cast Karina Kaboom as Kelly Martin's character, but just wanting to be totally best friends with Trisha Paytas, because she's like, I know I'll never be friends with Trisha Paytas, so I better just come for her every chance I get. And then she's like going through this whole thing about like, I've been so supportive of you through the years. Like, she makes it sound like they're best friends, and then she goes, go read the comments under the video. You are supportive of her as a friend in the comment section underneath Trisha's videos. Do you think she cares? I mean, I'm sure Trisha cares about the people that leave nice comments to her, but my God, like, baby, it's not like you guys are hanging out. You'd be ghosted in a heartbeat for sure. I just dropped my pen. I so bad, like all these people were like, you should do a collab video with Trisha. Yeah, because like I made a video about Trisha and she commented on it. She's calling me up on the phone being like, we need to do a collab. Listen, I ain't nobody to Trisha Paytas, okay? But I loved her so much. So when you make the video for Showtime, the remix, you know who you want in it, Trisha. It's right here, okay? Seriously. But anyway, I love her so much. But let me just tell you, that if I called up Trisha Paytas or messaged her on Instagram like all these people do, like first of all, if anybody's messaging me on Instagram, like I don't take that real seriously, okay? Like we're not real tight. Like if you have my phone number and you're texting me or calling me and I actually answer, then that might mean we're friends. But if I went to LA and we had messaged through Instagram and then she ghosted me, oh my God, I would do a video about it and I'd be like, oh my God, Trisha Paytas ghosted me. I'm somebody. Seriously. Like, these people get so upset about this shit. But anyway, I need to do a whole video about Karina Kaboom talking about Trisha Paytas because it's too much. But let me tell you what happened, you guys. I rolled right through McDonald's last night because I started this diet and it just isn't going very well. But anyway, so it's like 1:30 in the morning and I got chicken nuggets and I got, I think, like a double cheeseburger and a large, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm sitting there eating it like in the parking lot, like truly like a fat person on like intervention, like one of those people that like goes and eats and nobody knows about it. And I have my phone like right up here watching. Well, first I watched Charles Grumps. Sorry, Charles, you know I love you. Charles Gross, what's in my dump bag, and then I watched this whole video that he did about losing friends because he's rich or something like that. I love him so much, I watch all of his videos. But, so then I start watching these vegan cheetah videos. Well, Charlie the vegan cheetah, Charlie Cheetah, oh my God, that makes so much sense, I get it now! Okay, so anyway, I'm so dumb. He had posted a video earlier in the day about Freelee the banana girl, and I was like obsessed watching it, right? With all these things that people were saying about her and what she was saying on Tumblr. And then he posted another video last night. I was like, oh my God. And then he posted another one today. So last night at like 2 o'clock in the morning, because that's how long it took me to get my food at McDonald's, I'm sitting there and I'm eating, stuffing my mouth, okay, with the worst food that you could possibly ever eat and is nowhere near being a vegan. Watching these videos about vegan, and I have this moment where I think to myself, if a week ago somebody had said to you, what do you think about all of this stuff with the vegan cheetah, Freelee the banana girl, and her ex-boyfriend Harley, I would have said, who? Nugget in my barbecue sauce. And I was like, this is nuts. Okay, I'm now obsessed with these people that they are never been on my radar before a week ago. I'm like so obsessed with this whole Freelee the banana girl thing and all this kind of, like, I've lost my mind to it completely. And the vegan cheetah just keeps on putting out videos. In fact, he said today, he was like, I know there's so many other things to talk out there about, like the fact that Kid Cudi is totally trending on Twitter because he came for Kanye West and Drake saying that they have 30 people writing their songs. Kid Cudi, you're just like any of these other YouTubers that you're just jealous. I mean, this happens in the music world too. It's like everybody always comes for Beyonce and Mariah Carey. Come on. Emotion. But anyway, I mean, like, for real, why are you coming for him? Because your career is going south. I love Kid Cudi, don't get me wrong. But you're going south, and Kanye West is like at probably the most famous he's ever been in his entire life, and he's married to Kim Kardashian. Seriously? Don't get on me about Kim Kardashian. Y'all can lay me down for days and stomp on my head with your feet. I don't really care. That bitch is laid. I love her. She's gorgeous, and I love the whole Kardashian family. So anyway, and that child of theirs, gorgeous. Anyway, I want to say something about all of this before I get into the whole next thing. Is that little unknown fact about Peter Mon. Prior to being a gossip drama channel, and prior to being a booktuber, I worked in a treatment facility for drug and alcohol addicted teenagers, and I worked with residential patients that were there for very long periods of time. This was many, many moons ago, but I worked there for 13 years. So anyway, an ex-patient of mine, who will remain nameless, has been sending me tweets and watching my videos. I know you're watching my videos, and it's giving me great advice about who to watch and all this kind of stuff. And by the way, sweetheart, your profile picture is laid gorgeous. I love your profile picture on Twitter. But let me just say, and let me ask you a question. Is this a different Peter than you remember back in the days when I was running group therapy and giving you a hard time, asking you what your issues were? But I was saying, so hey, honey, I love you so much. I think about your mom all the time. I dearly miss her, and I love you. But she said something one time in group therapy. I will never forget this. We were in family group, and this patient said, she were going around the room, and everybody was like, I don't have any issues. I don't have any issues. And it came to her, and she goes, we all know what our issues are. And I'm like sitting there last night watching all this Freelee the banana girl stuff, and I totally thought of her. I was like, we all know what our issues are. Karina Kaboom, what are your fucking issues? Get up there and say it, because I talk about my issues. I say I'm a hypocrite. I say I contradict myself. Why can't these people, hey guys, why can't they do the same thing? let's talk about some issues for a second. I am a huge, longtime fan of Michael Buckley. Has he lost his mind, you guys? Seriously. Michael Buckley put out a video about a month ago that he was reinventing himself because he was bored with his content or something like that. It was actually not a bad video, right? But his what the buck gossip stuff has been the tea for years, okay? I mean, he was the Sanders Kennedy, and now Sanders needs to come on up. In the last week, Michael Buckley has posted 2 videos that I'm not real sure about. The one is where he talks about being bisexual and that he likes to do like oral things to women. Michael, I didn't need to know that, okay? I didn't need to visualize it, definitely, and I don't know what woman you're doing that with, but I don't know that I want to meet her. But hey, you know, different fruits for different toots, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, have at it. I hope you're happy. The other thing is that Michael Buckley put a video out where he is naked from the top up, and he says he's naked in bed and he's getting ready to masturbate. Michael, I love you for your gossip channel. You are so funny. You are one of my favorite YouTubers, but no, honey, I don't need to know that. Nobody wants to see me talking about masturbating. No, we don't need to talk. We don't need to know that, Michael. Pull it together. Pull in the reins. Go back to what you're good at. Anyway, you guys, I love you so much. Michael Buckley could have had his own damn TV show, and he's now masturbating in bed talking about it in a YouTube channel. What is going on? We need 12-step programs for these kind of things. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Follow me on all my social media. It's all listed below. I love you.